Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the highly anticipated show jumping event, our annual Jorvigan Pony Showdown. We are coming to you live from the picturesque Jorvik Stables Arena on the beautiful island of Jorvik. Today we have participants from all over the island, each with their talented ponies ready to showcase their skills, which they will definitely need if our competitors want to be successful today. These jumping courses are created by our extraordinary course designer, Aubrey Northstar, and they definitely did not go easy on the contestants this year. These are probably the most challenging courses I've seen yet. This competition consists of 3 rounds, each with a different course. To advance to the next round, the rider and horse team must place in the top 10, then the top 2, and finally the jump off where the winner will be determined. Good morning, everyone. Today is such an exciting day because I'm taking my show jumping pony Belle to our first official show jumping competition together. We're heading out to the Jorvigan Pony Showdown and I cannot wait to see how we're going to do. We've been working really hard to get here, lots of sessions with our trainer and late night schooling. This is one of the biggest pony jumping shows on Jorvik, so we needed to come prepared. I already have butterflies in my stomach, but without further ado, let's get this sturdy pony ready to go and pack up the trailer. As we got ready for the show, I packed all the necessary items in the trailer, like, of course, tack, rider gear for myself, water buckets, and all that boring but very essential stuff. Here, I just gave Belle a little groom and bath to make sure she's looking her best. Oh, and I cannot forget the purple shampoo, which is a lifesaver. She decided to make sure she had all the stable stains she could get this morning, so we could not have any poo stains ruining our look, and of course, not a moment goes by where she doesn't distract me from getting things done. I had just clipped her like a week ago, so she dried pretty quickly, and then we headed out for the event. After an hour drive, we finally arrived at the show venue. I led Belle to her stall for the day and set everything up to make sure she was feeling as comfortable as possible. I had someone plait up her mane because I can do it, but not well, and if we're gonna be on TV, I'd like her to be looking her best. And while she did that, I got her tail all braided up because that is something I can do a decent job at. I made sure I had plenty of time to tack her up, and soon enough, she was looking like a proper show pony. During our warm-up, we were a bit of a mess. She wasn't wanting to stand still and was just whinnying to all the other ponies. She kept cross-firing and going on the wrong leads. Suffice to say, it was not a very constructive warm-up. And as we prepared to enter the arena, I could not help but feel nervous. I'm usually pretty nervous at shows, but I think especially so at this moment because this event is broadcasted, so that certainly adds another layer of nerves. Belle seemed to be feeding off my anxiety. She was pawing the ground and giving little whinnies of anticipation. But we continued on because we trained hard for this moment and we were ready to give it our all. Believe it or not, this is actually the simplest course our pairs have in store for today. They'll have to navigate through 8 jumps for their first round, and as you can see, we do have some tricky lines and tough combinations here, so only the best of the best will be able to make it to round 2. And entering the ring is local rider Molly Riversea. You may know her as she and her horse Autumn successfully competed in the Jorvigan Horse Trials 2 years ago. However, today Molly has brought her pony Belle of the Ball, and if I've heard correctly, this is only their second time out competing together. It is quite a feat to make it to this event in such little time, so kudos to this team. Let's see how this team performs, navigating the course with a speedy start here. It looks like they've got some wonky lines, a bit shaky, continuing on, coming at this jump at a bit of an angle, and that is going to be a refusal. And a little reminder, 3 refusals does result in an elimination. I think they just came at it at too much of an angle there, so she's coming back around and makes it over this time with some hesitation. Got some good combinations as she goes over the rest of the jumps, and it seems like they are getting back on track. We've got some shaky lines as they come up to those remaining fences, but they are making up that lost time, and there you have it. What a nice way to end off a rough round. Molly and Belle have successfully completed the course in time, just milliseconds away from going over that time, so we're not going to have any additional faults there, but unfortunately we are going to have -4 faults for that refusal there. They are currently in 9th place on the leaderboard. Let's see how they handle this setback. Yeah, I mean, I'm a little disappointed that we had a refusal there. It's been a roller coaster to get to this point, and the round didn't go as smoothly as I had hoped, but these setbacks happen, and at the end of the day, you just gotta do what you can and give your horse a good pat afterwards. I'm just relieved and amazed that we're moving on to the next round. Belle and I will be coming back stronger than ever in the next round. Well, I definitely tried to stay strong during the interview after the round, but I cannot help but feel disappointed with how it went. I feel like I let Belle down because my nerves got the better of both of us this time, but I'm pretty hopeful for the next round. We will bounce back. We are back and ready for round 2, and as we can see, we've got a 7-jump course this time around. It's getting increasingly harder, so we're really going to be weeding out our riders to our top 2 best competitors for the jump off. It's time for Molly and Belle's second round. Now, if you remember, their last round was rough. They had 1 refusal and somehow managed to make up that lost time and squeeze their way into the second round. The question on everyone's mind, though, is will they make enough of a comeback to move on to the final jump off? And I guess we'll find that answer out quickly now as they are speeding on through this course, already noticing that things are shaping up better for them. Very fast round so far. They are taking some quick lines, which is really going to cut down that time. So far, so clear. They've got 1 more fence to overcome, and it looks like they have just barely nicked a pole there. That is going to be 4 faults, which must be disappointing with how they're going, but still a very good round. Lucky for them, though, they had speed as an advantage, and they made up for those faults with their time, which is going to place them in 2nd overall. That's going to land them in the final jump off with Zoe Easton and her horse, Diamond in the Rough. This mare is fast, what can I say? Making it through the course with only 4 faults on that last fence was a huge boost compared to her last round. I saw the first pony go and she was very fast, but between fences 1 and 2 she did 8 strides and I did 7 strides there, and I think I turned a little closer to the combination, and then for the last line I did 6 strides where she did 7, and I think that's where I really had it. But we're excited and ready for the jump off no matter what. I'm so proud of this mare. She's done such a brilliant job today putting up with me. We are prepared for the final jump off. This will be our shortest but most challenging round yet with only 5 jumps. Our top 2 competitors will battle it out for the coveted first place. Let's see if Zoe Easton and her pony Diamond in the Rough, who took first place in the previous round, will take the crown once again. Both duos are going to need to showcase their best skills and speed to have a shot at the win. Let's see how our riders fare. Zoe and Diamond have a strong track record in show jumping. They've made quite a name for themselves, winning top-level shows all around the island. They've been slow and steady today and managed to creep their way up to the jump-off with no faults yet. In fact, they were our 2021 Pony Showdown champs, so let's see if they can take back that title for 2024. As mentioned, not the speediest pair. They've definitely taken it slow and steady, which is why they've come this far in the jump-off, most likely. As they go around that course, they are being smart about those lines, and it is an interesting choice to take. She's choosing a longer route coming up to this next combination, which is definitely going to add some time on the clock. We'll see how that plays out for them. She's taking it a bit slower and really being safe here. Sometimes you kind of have to make those bold decisions, but it looks like it is playing out well for them, and that is going to be a successful round. Very well done, and what a beautiful round for Zoe Easton and her pony Diamond in the Rough. They have set the bar high for Molly and Belle. I'm kind of disappointed with the results of that round. I feel like we got stuck in some areas, and we definitely played it safe with those lines, which cost us time. I feel like we definitely could have done better, but best of luck to Molly. Seeing Zoe's flawless round puts the pressure on, but I'm not here to give up. I may have had a rough day so far, but this is my chance to prove myself. Belle and I have come this far, and it's time to get our act together and go out there with confidence. Despite some setbacks earlier in the competition, Molly and Belle have shown incredible determination, but can they pull it off and claim the top spot? They're starting off getting those longer strides in, which is really going to help the clock. Now that was a perfect example of Belle's scope. That is a talented pony right there. It looks like they're taking a bit of a safer, slower approach to this next jump, setting them back on time a bit. Now she's taking a very close turn here to one of the more difficult combinations on the course. Quite a bold choice, but looks like it worked out for them, which really helped make up some time. Here it is, the final jump of the jump off round. They're gonna need to give it their all with this one, and there it is, a picture perfect jump to end off a very well done clear round. Well, what an incredible round by Molly and Belle. Their partnership, skill, sheer determination were all on full display today. This team has shaved 2 whole seconds of their competition's time, and in show jumping, every second counts. So that is going to make them the 2024 winners of the annual Pony Showdown here at the Jorvik stables. Now this is the kind of performance that wins championships. I just can't believe it. It's a dream come true to win in our first official show jumping competition. I guess second besides the qualifier is beyond anything I could have imagined. We faced challenges. I mean, the day didn't start as I'd hoped, but we overcame them together and we finished strong. Belle has been my partner in this journey and I couldn't be more grateful for her. I think this victory is a real testament to our teamwork and the bond we share. The Silverglade Pony Showdown is just the beginning of our journey, and with this victory under our belt, we're more motivated than ever to continue training, growing, and competing. I just cannot wait to see what the future holds for Belle and I. We are back in the comfort of our barn. I still can't believe what we've accomplished today. This experience has definitely taught me the power of perseverance and the rewards of hard work. I was so close to pulling out after that first round, but boy, am I glad I didn't. I am just so proud of Belle and all that we've achieved together. This victory is going to have a special place in my heart for a very long time. So thank you all for joining me on this incredible journey. If you enjoyed watching our triumph at the Silverglade Pony Showdown, don't forget to subscribe for more exciting horsey adventures with me. Until next time, ride on. Hi again everyone, it's not Realistic Roleplay Molly anymore. I just wanted to give a huge shout out to the lovely artist who created this thumbnail picture for me. Her Instagram is val.l.rrp, so head over and give her a follow. I put a link in the description. She makes some seriously cool stuff on there, and she's also got a really amazing storyline going on herself. Thank you again, Val, for doing this. I honestly don't know how you do it. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I had a lot of fun editing and filming it. So have an awesome day, and I will see you guys next time.